my process took like 3 weeks plus some days, like, and boom, my visa is out. I was shouting, hey, I said, yes, so. I was even telling my husband, see, babe, if you want to do a PhD, just let me know. You just get sharp PhD.
Whoa! Welcome to this session, and in this section I will be interviewing Queenette. I'm sure you really want to hear from her because Queenette just relocated abroad all by herself. She's currently in UK and she worked with Vantage Migration some months ago, and she's currently in UK now. So I decided that let's bring Queenette on and let's hear her study abroad story. Hopefully it will encourage you, especially if you're at the stage where you're trying to make up your mind where to go, where to travel to, how is life going to be there. Let's hear from Queenette. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, finally. Huh?
Finally, true.
Thank you too.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good.
Okay, right now I'm in Swansea, South Wales, UK.
Okay, that's UK, right?
Yes, UK. I'm in South Wales.
Okay, that's awesome. Congratulations on your recent relocation.
Thank you.
You know, what usually happens is that sometimes people are watching us talk to other people, congratulate them, and it's like they'll just feel like, okay, one day it's gonna be my turn, but today is yours.
So I'm dreaming of this day.
It's okay. Congrats. Please introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Queenette. I'm currently in UK, so at South Wales, Swansea precisely. So I'm studying cybersecurity masters in Swansea University. Swansea University.
Oh my.
I think that's
Please reserve at least £20,000 for me, because me, I know you're going to make so much money. So please let me beg you. What did you study before now? What did you study in your undergraduate?
Computer engineering. I did computer engineering.
Computer engineering, that's amazing.
Yes.
And now you're going into cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is hot cake. Like for
yeah,
real.
it is.
You know,
yeah,
right?
It is. Very. It is. It's
wow.
No, it's not even easy for me to study it, but I know it's worth it.
True.
Yeah,
true.
It's worth it.
Congratulations! I'm super happy to hear this, especially because
Thank you.
I would say that it's a male-dominated program. Do you get so? See,
Yeah,
going for
actually,
cybersecurity.
It is a male-dominated thing, but we are still few of us that is there. We are pushing it.
Let me ask you, what made you choose the program? Like, what made you go for cybersecurity? What made you?
You know, the threats we get every day. You know, people don't really talk about the cybersecurity thing because they're after the fashion, whatever other things, which is okay. But people are being bullied cyber. People are being bullied in cyberspace, molested, so many trafficking, and people are not aware of. And so many companies are being robbed of so many things. So it's high time we actually start securing ourselves. Since we like using smartphone and other technology, why not to start securing that part of our life too? So just want to join the train of the world, make a better place for the world too. So that's why I joined cybersecurity.
Whoa! That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Really, I'm impressed. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Could you tell us your study abroad story? I'm curious, like before you met us, when you met us, you know, and like that story, the whole story. If somebody's saying your story abroad,
my story is a little bit kind of funny anyway, because I did my BSc in Ukraine anyway. So it's not my first time going abroad.
Okay.
You understand that kind of
thing?
Yeah. So I've already known the whole process. But after some time, I came back, I got married. So I decided to focus on my family for some time. So for a while, so I decided to further for my master's, which my husband was fully supportive of that. So, but I've always wanted to go to Canada. See, the thing here is Canada that dragged me to to your page. It was Canada that joined your page. So I had a friend back then in school. I told him, see, this Canada thing is becoming too difficult. What is the way out now? So he was like, she don't know Dr. Linda. So who is Dr. Linda? See, there's one vintage class like that. Say which vintage again? Let's go and use your Facebook. So immediately after the call, I went to the Facebook. I typed Dr. Linda. So there were so many Dr. Linda popping up. I know there will be some funny things. So I called him. I said, which one? Because there's fake and some. It's okay. He now told me the one to watch out for, which I did. So I started going through your page. I said, where have I been? This kind of things happening in this life. Where have I been? See people's testimony, and I was like, hey, call Queen, you be sleeping, wake up. So I found I came back from work. I said, hey, there's Dr. Linda. He said, which one is Dr. Linda? I said, there's one master class like that. I don't understand you. You know how much I wanted to travel again. He knows that I'm in for traveling again. I don't want to hear anything. If you like tell me a job, I don't want to hear the job. I want to travel. I told you my career and my destiny is not in Nigeria, it's abroad. So he left me on the abroad traveling plane. So after going through your page, so I started seeing things, information that I didn't actually know before. So like the same information is very powerful. So after going through it, I now chatted it up, and he replied immediately like you now. So we started chatting, and he told me everything. I came into the thing. I said, okay, though it was late 2020. So that's time I was going through the vintage class. In September, it would be too late for me to go for any September admission. And I had admission at that time, but it was not scholarship thing. So I had admission. I said, first, I think that year I've already applied for my visa. So it was like knowing you before my process. I was like, how good, how wish I knew this thing before going through this thing. I've gotten a scholarship. When I said anyway, my PhD, I'll pen it down. I've already sorted my mind that during my PhD or my siblings, I've already gotten this knowledge. So I went through your classes, so many things. When I enjoyed the class, everything about the class was worth it. So after applying for Canada broke my heart. It's not giving me.
Okay, so you mean you chose UK because Canada didn't work out for you, or maybe was it the different schools you applied? Did you like the school you chose?
I tried Canada. Not that it didn't work out for me anyway. I tried Canada that time before getting to know Vintage. It didn't work out, so I reapplied again. As I'm talking to you, I still have application with Canada Embassy.
I see what you mean.
I stopped, but that's because of the delay. The time for the process is so long. So I don't have that kind of time to be waiting for them. So I switched to UK.
Smart. Because Canada process takes time compared to the UK version, right?
I'm application with Canada Embassy. Since application is still with them.
Wow.
Imagine that. So I knew this class a lot. It's not just about admission, scholarship. There's a lot to learn without your class. So this taking risk is very essential. So I switched to UK. UK gave me admission. I started applying for my visa. And there's one thing you always hit, Dr. Lynn. He said, don't hide your visa denial. Say it though. These people don't always know. They have the knowledge of knowing. So when I was filling my phone to that place, you know how they used to put it, whether you'll be denied. You know the English. I was like, this is Dr. Linda's place. And I said, yes. I had to think yes and put my reason, everything they said about it. I had to state it there. I said, Dr. Linda said. I was like, Queen, should you hide it? Or no, Dr. Linda said it. Say it, oh. I said, okay, fine. I said, yeah. You know, I was like, I really sure I said Dr. Linda said, put yes. If it's yes. Put yes. So I put my yes. I said, God, you know I don't spoke the truth. Please let my truth don't hurt. So I applied everything. Funny enough, my process took like 3 weeks plus some days and boom, my visa is out. I was shouting, hey! I said, yes, so. Yes, so. So that thing was so funny. So because I was using UK as my plan B, that was why I actually started doing UK thing. Like in case Canada keep wasting my time, I don't have that kind of time.
I see.
So let me just, since UK this thing is just 1 year, I'll wait for them. So because the Canada has this process of even if you get on this thing, it can actually differ.
Yeah.
So I know how. So I've read a lot about the process. So
Shit. You see the way you're operating like it's like see. Okay, think of it. It's like somebody. Imagine a normal person will operate from that level of. You know when we tell our mothers, think of somebody that is my mother that say use social media. You know the way they will say, where should I click? Where should I put this picture? Blah blah blah. But now imagine when you are talking to this very tech-savvy person. You know the way they will be doing like this. That like what I mean is the way they handle things. When if you say enlarge my picture, they will just click somewhere. It will just enlarge. That's how you are operating. Like it's like well, I have my visa with Canada, but I know if it comes out, I can defer. Okay, so I also have ambition with UK. I go on and I apply, and oh my God, it's like.
So last year I had like 4 admissions, 2 in Canada, 2 in UK. I was having admission front and back. I just had to choose whichever one I want to choose. I'll go for it. So it was a very good journey, actually. It was a very, because people was asking, oh, you're friends for Canada now. What if they called you? I said, calm down, it's plan B. Canada process, immigration is actually kind of flexible. Unlike UK, it's 3 months, is 3 months. That one can actually a little bit. So I was like, if it comes this time, which I know it will not come January, I already calculated it will not come. I know it will come. My school is against September, actually this year. So September this year, after they advanced the first one, so I had to move it front. So even if it comes before that time, by January I should be done from this place. I moved to my dream place.
I see. And you mentioned that you applied for Canada. That was before you took the training. The
yes,
first one
I
that
did.
got denied.
Yes, but I was looking for so many easier process. Like I need more information. Yes, I didn't know what about Canada, so I needed more information, and I can't get this. There's so many things I can't get on Google, so I didn't get the things I was looking for. So, but this class, this vintage master class, it opened my eyes very well. A lot of things. I have my book. That's where I wrote. Vintage
Good.
I have so many things in my drive waiting for me, and I'm ready.
Yeah.
So that is the thing. I was even telling my husband, see, babe, to do a PhD, just let me know. You just get sharp PhD. So it's the knowledge acquired for the family.
Yes.
So it's what, but you will use it for yourself, use it for your loved ones. Like even as a friend of mine that I knew back, and I actually told her about this thing. I guided the guy through, and he got a scholarship in Canada. He wants school in Canada. I went through, I went the process with him. I told him because you have been good to me. That's why I'm doing this. Masha, you
good.
Something.
That's because you can see the knowledge is yours. You can help anybody you want to help. When I say this, some people mistake it for carrying all your course material and transfer to somewhere. That's not what I'm saying. But if you have the knowledge and you want to help your friend, what is the knowledge for if you can't even help family and friends, right? So I hear this a lot where people are able to help their siblings or spouse or friends or cousin, you know.
And funny enough, I know this online searching for school thing, but what I learned in Vintage Masterclass, Dr. Lee, I will not lie to you. I see those things, but I don't know that those things are more important to me. I just go through it. I just like that. I've started going through the vintage class, right? So I was like, I went back to the place. I was like, Queen, you actually before the thing. So this has been in front of you. Knowledge is too powerful. You don't even know. You don't know this thing is powerful. So you know that process you go through, has to get departmental scholarship, this scholarship, that's so many of it. I sat down, I was like, oh. So if you give me a school site, I can surf into the school site and bring all the necessary information that you don't know is inside the site. I will bring it out and show you this is it. So it's something that is worth it. It's worth it.
Wow. Wow. So I'm
grateful. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Serious. You know me, I'm big on gratitude. Funny enough, when I stress that thing, people that know me in real life, they also know that that's my kind of person. Somebody will do something for me. 10 years later, I'm coming back to you and I'm saying thank you. Hey, you remember that day you gave me somebody's phone number? God bless you. Thank you. They'll be like, which one is phone number again? You know, but for me, I think that gratitude is like people don't see it as something that is so important. They'll feel like, no be phone number you give me. Wait till you do save. You find me the job. But that person that gave you your boss's phone number, you know, practically saved you, and you don't know the good things that came from that because of just that phone number. But some people will easily say, is it not phone number you gave to me? Waiting there, you know, and that's how they'll be blocking things for themselves. So I believe in gratitude. I practice it myself. So, and I know how it has been helping me, because you'll be shocked. The person you went to go and thank for phone number will now say, there's also this other phone number to the president. You know, you wouldn't have gotten it if you did not come back to say thank you. So I'm so happy to speak with you today. I love hearing these stories. Like they make my heart jump. You know, anytime I'm listening to somebody, I will always be like excited. Somebody will be like, you haven't heard this story before, but each one is unique.
Is very sweet. Anything nice is very sweet to hear. So it's nice. Yeah. It's a normal thing.
One thing I got at least 3 major things, so I'll just be pointing them out. The first one I got was, you know, when you talked about, like, I don't know how, the way you are sophisticated yet simple in your study abroad waka. Do you get, like, it's like, well, UK is my plan B, Canada is my plan A. I've done my Canada and I'm waiting for it. It was September. Before then, I go to UK. I even start, like, it's so sophisticated, but it's like you can see somebody that understands. Let me use this sentence. You understood the mission. Your mission is your migration, your progress, your career progress. So it's like you implemented that flexibility in a way that actually favored you. Right? Because you're already in UK. Now imagine, okay, you're studying in UK. Let's say tomorrow you come to Canada, you're studying in Canada. Having that kind of cross-country education on your profile in your area, cybersecurity, girl, I've told you 20,000 pounds. Please go and record this somewhere. That's all I'm asking you for.
Be coming down.
Because that would be like change to you. That's the point. That would be like, you know, the way you tip people, say take 50 naira, take 100. That's the way 20,000 pounds to be to you. Serious.
Cannot wait to start having that. I can't wait.
Okay, that's good. The other one you talked about was the knowledge, the fact that there have been sites you probably even visited before, but without knowing what to look for, you will still go to that site and you will not know what to do. But the moment knowledge comes in, you go to the site, the same site you came to before, and now it's as if some people would describe it like scale fell from your eyes, and now you can see clearly, you know, because so that knowledge is important. Sometimes people underrate it. Recently, I made a post about people always asking for give me link.
It's not about the link. It's not about the link. Do you know what to look for?
Do you know what to look for when I give you the link? That is the point. They'll be asking for link. Give me link. I used to tell them, see, my dear, link will not save you.
At all.
You will reach there. That is just step 1 out of 20 steps. So when you reach there, you will see the scholarship, you cannot get it. You see the admission, you can't get it. You see professor, you see professor's name. That's if you even know where to find it. You will not know how to go about it, you know. So it's not just about link. It's learning what to see, what to do. Finding the scholarship is one thing, or finding the school to apply to is one thing. Getting the admission, getting the scholarship, getting whatever it is that you need to get you need strategy. You need strategy. And look at the kind of strategy you are doing. It's like As I said, it's like a DJ. You know the way DJs, they will be like, "Dun, dun, 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 dun," like you are just playing it like a game. That's awesome. Ah, okay. Okay, so knowledge is important. That's the second thing I got from your story. Then the third one is that is the way you were talking about being able to help your friend, who you helped your friend, you went through the same thing, like the process with him, and he was able to get scholarship in Canada. Imagine, imagine the way that friend will hold you dear to their hearts now.
Every day. I mean, thank you. You always did for me. Thank you. Such kind of thing. And I already passed the knowledge to him. He's not using to make money. I was like, see, every of your money you're making, I'm getting percentage. Just be sending the money without anything. So it's a very important knowledge, and I'm actually, like I said, I'm grateful for it, because this site is a site I've been going through month to month, back to back. It's not those Canada schools are not new to me. As much as I love so much, I will search this school, search that school. I've been all the process. Oh, after going through the master class, I was like, that's why my dad is always telling us that information is powerful. God. So these things have been in front of me all these years, and I have no idea. And wow. That's what I said to myself. God. I will come and I was like, come, see this thing. Because sometimes he helps to come. Did you know this kind of thing is in this place that you've been starting things? It's like, how? I know you have to ask questions. You have to ask those questions he said. I know how to go and bring it out. I told you that there is a department in the site. There's a site inside the site. So does the link. There's a site inside the site. You see that kind of thing. And the other site inside the site.
I like the way you're describing it. There is a site inside the site. I'm putting on it's true. It's true.
You know, once you read, you said, I said, read everything you're saying. Read it. Those days I'll just screw from beginning, I'll just enter end. No, you screw, you start the beginning, you reach the end. You just miss the opportunity.
Wow. And shout out to your husband for his role, in the support. Those are very important, because sometimes you see a spouse want to travel, they will tell you, oh, my husband is not in support, or my wife is not in support. It can always be that way. So when I see people that had the support of their spouse, like, it's like peace of mind in doing what you want to do. So yeah, that's amazing.
I've been doing this, planning this travel since 2018. Telling you the truth. Since 2018, I've been digging and digging. Since 2018, I've been having, if I think how many admissions I've gotten, you'll be surprised. Since 2018, back to back, but don't know how to put the right documents, the right to get the visa, the right documents, the right thing, the right to just do the right thing. So, but now I'm free like bird, like that problem. And I have problem with migration, everything. Sure, process, nothing again. So thank you, Dr. Linda. The nice one. This is people will not even know that after paying this money, you shall get the money back. I didn't know this part before I even killed him. I didn't know that I'm going to get the thing after the whole thing. So when I saw the whole scholarship this thing, I was like, he's not giving me back the money I spent. I said, what? It's actually a free of charge. It's like saving money in the bank. It's like saving in the bank.
Yeah, and like, the truth is that before we even got to company phase, a real life story is that I was helping people for travel abroad for free. The only reason I stopped was because most times when I'll start working with the person, like they at least one scenario where we've gotten admission, we've gotten scholarship is full scholarship, and the person still said, I'm not traveling now. Of course, for reason best known to them, right? Like, it's like I'm not judging them for what they did. But for me and my heart that have been working on that for months and years, you can imagine how heartbroken it will be, right? And there were other ones that is like, oh, the lady that wants to travel, oh, please help me find schools. You give them 10 schools, you do them. When they ask, say, pay application fee, they don't, I don't really have the money. It's either I have to now start paying the application fee for the person because I feel I've wasted my time, so let the time not waste. Which, even if you pay application, I'm sure you will still pay flight. Sure, you will still, you know, so at the end of the day, I saw that 200 people will come to you. Maybe it's only 1 or 2 that will travel at the end. Because 50 will drop after you have done 2 hours of consultation or something. Another 50 will drop after you have done school search for them. So the whole point is that me assisting people with study abroad did not start with money. Money came in along the way. You know, in fact, and most importantly, as a way to keep people accountable. Because we pay attention to what we pay for. When we pay attention. That's the way they say it. You know, if you don't pay, it's like any day. And also, it helps us to rule out people that are unserious. So that if you're not even serious, you're never going to bring out your money. And I am okay with you, babe, because it's that same person that will have wasted my whole time if I finish, like maybe halfway or something. So this was, so when we started studying abroad, it was 100% free. I will go and search for school. I will review documents. I will do this. I will do that. That's why if some people see some of the testimonials, some of the early testimonials, you will see people saying, "Oh, she reviewed my documents. She did this. She did," because that was what it was, you know. But I'm commenting on when you were talking about the scholarship that will give people that have even traveled, that have succeeded and they've traveled, right? To say kudos. There's something I missed out. You know, you mentioned that you have a note where you wrote things and all that. I noticed that is peculiar to a lot of people that I interview, a lot of people that go through our program and are successful. You will see signs that they attended the class. So there is a tiny percentage of people that they will pay, they will show up once in a while, and that's it. Of course, you would imagine that they won't get results. Right? So once you see this, anybody telling you, I jotted down, I wrote, I know, it always ends in praise. So to people that are watching us out there, if you are coming to Vantage Migration, please buy your notepad and your pen. You need it.
Yes, so I write down. Everything is not on that her book. So many information she release is actually live. Write it down. It's essential.
Sure.
In fact, when listening to you, I have other phone. I use my tab to listen to. I use my phone to record. That's what I do. I use my phone to record so that after everything, I go back to play it again. You know, you're going live is different from watching YouTube.
I get you.
You're going live is different. So when you're going live, I bring my phone to actually record so that after the whole process, I'll go back to play it again in case I miss something.
Well done. Well done. What's your advice for, let's advise married women today? Because sometimes people would think because they are married, they shouldn't do education related things. Like, I'm not a wife. I'm like, well, yeah, being a wife doesn't mean that that's the end of your career. You can never study again. You know. So, what's the advice for married ladies that maybe want to travel abroad and maybe they're thinking it's not possible? What advice do you have for them?
Well, never say never. Keep trying. Even though you don't have enough for this year, but keep saving. It's not like there is money somewhere that I had or that I went to go and carry and start doing it. No. Like I said, I started this whole thing since 2018. So I've been saving from 2018. So I've been saving from 2018 to today. So you keep saving, you remember the mission and focus. And of course, keep praying. As you're praying, you'll be working as well. Every information is very, very versatile. It's very, very important. Hold on to the information. And 2, marriage is not the end of career. It's not. Being married is not enough. You need more. So keep pushing. Even if your partner is not in support the first time, don't worry. Try again. He will come around. Try again. He'll come around. So just keep it up. There's nothing trying.
Wow. Yeah, And what you said, like even if your partner is not in support the first time, like don't think about like that's the end of it. She no green in 2011 one travel. She no green 2018. He may say yes in 2012 or 2022,
Yes.
you know, and whatever year it is. Another thing again, in fact, there's something that I almost posted it yesterday. It's something that came to my mind. Some people don't know that the reason they are not getting the support they need is because they're just talking. They're not showing action. Do you understand? Every day, I would like to travel abroad, Sha. I would like to. Your spouse too is looking at your body language. The body language does not signal serious. Sometimes I advise women, especially if it's possible for you, before you go and start dragging your husband that, honey, sure you will pay school fees, assuming that is the case. Honey, sure you pay school fees or share this. If you even have your own money, pay for master class, learn what you are doing. You know, by the time you start saying, imagine you come, your husband no agree or may you travel, you say, okay, no problem. But I just want to learn this in case I need it or I want to help my siblings or anything. You finish learning this. And nobody will really, people will not object to you, especially if you decide to pay for it. Let's assume that you have money and you want to pay for it by yourself. Like, the person will not really say no. It's when you say, I want to attend master class, the money must come from you. That means you're waiting for my approval before you attend, right? But the moment, let's say you started the training, you are still scratching, maybe you have even applied and you have gotten admission. Imagine you are telling your spouse, honey, wait, after dinner today, I have something to show you. See my admission letter, scholarship. Are you sure we will not take this thing? Many people.
You will sell everything to support you.
Right?
You will sell everything to support you. So it's not true. Because I'm not into, you need to actually know information. Like, my husband didn't know much about traveling, most of it. I sat down. I tell him, see this place, see this country. I know the process. So even if he asks me, like, wait, let me ask my wife. She's more into this traveling thing. I have knowledge of it because I will read, I will research about this. If this country I want to go, if you ask me, I will tell you things that you will think I've been there. I've traveled and come back because I want to. So if I'm talking to him, let him know that I'm actually doing my best to research. You can't just come and say, okay, I want to travel. What are you bringing to the table? You need to give him. How do you convince him that is worth a while to convince the man? Is what it is. So you give him information, deep information that you know that he can't get anywhere. So
people,
tell them.
When the person see the way you are talking, they will even know, even in their mind, they will say, it's like this woman is serious. So when you have gotten me, I know firsthand because like there was a time, this though is not a study abroad per se, but it was travel abroad. My dad is like a military man. By the way, I'm thankful for the way he brought me up, so I'm not complaining. But he's like a military man, very harsh, very this, you know. So when I was in school, I did not call him and say, in med school, I did not call him and say, I'm traveling I was schooling in Benin, from Benin to Lagos. He will say, wait till they carry you go Lagos. Whatever in my mind, I didn't tell him, so I didn't know what he said. But in my mind, I have it that if I have to travel to Lagos to do something, and I call my dad, that the answer is going to be no. I know inside me, I already know. Now, somebody nominated me for an all expenses paid US trip. I was selected for interview. I did not tell my papa because I don't want to hear that no. I
said no.
I traveled to Lagos, and as God will have it, I was selected to go to US before I went to go and tell my father. Now, if I didn't even have my small saving to pay for the transport to go to Lagos, right? I will not be able to go, or I will first have to go and tell my father. He will not say no. Then you will not say your papa no agree, may you go. But maybe the problem is that you do not even save small so that you can fulfill that 5,000, 10,000 transport, and the prices can differ, right? Yes, and the moment my father that don't want to hear anything, the moment I was selected for the US trip and I went to my dad and said, Dad, of course I was happy. I knew he would be happy. Dad, I'm going to US, all expenses paid. He was so happy. He never asked me why he went to Lagos without telling me. You know, up to today,
like good thing.
He didn't ask me. Instead, he gave me the money that I needed Like, I gave him a list. He did not say remove one thing. He, as of then, 2010, 2011, he gave me like 100 and something thousand naira to buy things. I say my dad that before you collect 1,000 from him, he wants to know how you spend it. And if there is 50 naira change, bring it back. And I'm happy because it has helped me today. But the point is, he did not remove 50 kobo from my list. He bought everything. But if this how to, I think maybe that's how I learned how to work with people that are kind of strict in a way, right? You have to use wisdom. The one you can do it. Let them see that you mean what you're saying, not talk. Imagine I'm going to Lagos, since they will select me for US. You just sit down here, my daughter, don't go anywhere. I don't want any trouble. Focus on your med school. That's what he's going to say, and you won't blame him. Maybe if I'm in his shoes, I'm going to say the same thing, you know? So, it's okay if you have a spouse that is tough. It could be your wife, it could be your husband, as the case may be. Just understand that you don't have to give up, but you can do things in stepwise manner. Especially, come to them with results. Don't come with talk. Come with results. Save that money you need to save. Get trained. Get that admission. Then come back to your spouse. They'll probably have something different to say compared to if you just came to them and say, I feel like traveling abroad. So I don't have money for it. And that's the end of the story. Thank you so much, Queen, for the discussion. I appreciate and I wish you the best. I'm hoping to welcome you in Canada. You're still going to come to Canada. Since that is what you want, you're still going to come to Canada. Okay, God will make it possible. I pray that when your visa come out, it will be bomb blast, like good one.
Has to. I know. I know it gives to me anyway.
It's okay. No problem.
All right. Thank you. I'm so grateful. Yeah? I'm so grateful. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the live session. Yet again, my name is Dr. Linda Iheme. I'm an educational consultant with Vantage Migration. Myself and my team, we train graduates and professionals who want to relocate abroad. We train them on how to go through the study abroad route successfully, right? Like how to get admission, how to get scholarship, how to get study loan if you need it, right? And everything you really need to be successful on the journey. And one thing that I learned from Queen's story today is, you know, as I mentioned, she was so flexible, implementing things like a DJ, you know. She took the class, our training, our master class, took it, you know, really took the class, not just paying for the class or something, you know. And most importantly, you also heard that she was able to assist her friend currently, and her friend was able to get admission and scholarship in Canada. Oh my God! Right? And this is how, for something, I don't know if you also heard when she mentioned that she started like 2018. Sometimes you may just be there trying different things. They say, you know, there's this saying that if you try something and it has not worked, it is better to try something else. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So that's something else you may actually try, is what you can get trained. And if you're looking for how to start your study abroad journey with us, you can start by attending our free webinar. I'm going to show you. You can attend our free webinar here at www.vantagemigration.ca. You can take a screenshot as well. www.vantagemigration.ca. Okay, so you can attend our free webinar, learn more, understand how this works, and the next step that you can take on your own study abroad journey. Specifically, I'm shouting out today to all those that have tried before and failed. You have tried study abroad before, you have failed. Try something different. Get trained. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. You go to that same place you used to go before, and you will see differently. Seriously, you will see different. You will see differently. The same place you used to go to before. So, and after attending our webinar, if you have questions, feel free to chat us inbox on Instagram. One moment, I'm going to show you. So if you have questions, feel free to chat us on Instagram so that we can answer your questions. So my Instagram handle is Dr. Linda Iheme. At Dr. Linda Iheme, I'm going to show you. Okay. So this is my Instagram handle. at Dr. Linda Iheme. You can also take a screenshot of this, all right? And it is a verified page. It is a verified page. So feel free, chat us on Instagram or attend the webinar, whichever way. Even if you didn't get the link of the webinar, if you chat us on Instagram inbox, we'll be able to send you the link to the webinar. Again, we assist graduates, professionals, you know, married people, single people, HND holders, bachelor's holders, master's holders, English speakers. We assist you whether you're from Nigeria, Rwanda, Uganda, Ghana, Cameroon, you know, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Zambia, Zimbabwe, wherever you are, or from South Africa, wherever it is that you are from, right? Provided you can hear me without an interpreter now. That means you're an English speaker. We can assist you to go through your the study abroad process for you to relocate successfully. Is that not amazing? Huh? Well, take good care of yourself till I see you again. Don't forget, okay? Don't forget. Make sure that let me show you again. Make sure that you attend the free webinar. That's how to start. That's how to start, okay? Make sure that you attend the free webinar. Don't forget, because if you don't attend the webinar, how will you know what to do next? Okay, make sure you attend the free webinar at www.vantagemigration.ca. You can also take a screenshot. All right? Till I see you again. Bye.